Hello and welcome to a nice and cool afternoon here at the University of New South Wales Village Green for NPL Women's New South Wales action. Round 14 of the competition, we're just hitting the second half and starting to get into the return fixtures of some thrillers that we saw earlier in the season. My name's Cody Ojeda. Hope you're all having a lovely start to the long weekend, and what a way to kick off round 14 of the NPL Women's New South Wales. UNSW FC face Western City Rangers. We've seen UNSW walk out, teams doing their traditional pre-match formalities, although Western City Rangers are kitted and ready to go in the middle of the pitch already. And while we wait for both sides to fully get ready and go through the coin toss and everything else that needs to be done before the match starts, we'll have a quick look at the lineups for both sides today. Starting with the hosts, and not much to report, not only in terms of changes. Lexi Moreno, the only introduction into the lineup coming in for Leah Puxty. Full lineup, a 4-2-3-1 we're expecting from UNSW today. Erin Naylor, former New Zealand international, in goals. A back four of Leah Burton, Aya Yamahata, Poppy Channing and Angelique Christodoulou, who moves into the right back spot. A centre mid duo of Sky Kasashia and Demi Koulazakis. A midfield three in front of them of Abby Lemon, Lexi Moreno, who we anticipate to start in that number 10 spot. And on the right-hand side, Ava Collins back after her short stint at the Western City Wanderers. And up top, leading the line, is Chloe Smith. On the bench for UNSW today, substitute goalkeeper Dimitra Vase, joined on the bench by Leah Puxty, Sonali Singh, Georgia Plezas, Jennifer Kokoris and Milan Hammond. For Western City Rangers, meanwhile, plenty of changes on that side of the pitch. Rukaya Alfarage still away on international duty. Alex Quinn is also unavailable, and Gabriela Batista is also left out of the squad. But in good news for our away side today, Adelaide Wojcinski does return from her suspension after her red card in that round 12 fixture against MacArthur Rams. The full lineup being Brianna Clark in goals, back four of Charlotte Page Johnson, Holly Williams, Marianne Mostagimi and Chelsea Barton. Trudy Camilleri we anticipate to start in the number 6 position. In front of her, the former midfield trio, Chloe Gordon and Jacqueline Hook. A front three of Adelaide Wojcinski, her sister Catalina Wojcinski, and up top, Despina Vasiliadis. On the bench for Western City Rangers today, Sam Wilkinson, the substitute goalkeeper, Jarell Boutros, Kira Hayes-Martin, Claire Holder, Isabella Preston, and a potential debutant, Amelia Farag. Western City Rangers in the green today, going from right to left on your screens. As referee gets it started underway, UNSW in the yellow and black, running from left to right towards some of the accommodation that surrounds the village green here. So we're underway for NPL Women's New South Wales action. Round 14 kicking off right here at the village green. And despite Western City Rangers starting us off today, UNSW turned possession quickly. Poppy Channing taking the ball out of a defensive third. Nice little turn there from Lexi Moreno. Sees the ball back quickly from Ava Collins. Can't get further than where Trudy Camilleri was standing tall though. Angelique Christodoulou there in the right back position. Traditionally a midfielder, preferably an attacking midfielder as well, so a little bit of a reshuffle for her today. Long ball from Poppy Channing anticipated for Ava Collins, that one's just slightly overhit. Can speak to the professionalism there for Angelique Christodoulou, the UNSW captain too, being able to deploy herself wherever needed for her side. I guess a reshuffle is needed, considering the fact that there's so much attacking talent in this UNSW team. Look at that front four, essentially, I guess you can call it. Abby Lemon, Lexi Moreno, Ava Collins, Chloe Smith. 3 at least with A-League experience. Ava Collins just coming off the most recent A-League season as well. Also Abby Lemon. Spent a number of years at Sydney FC now. Ava Collins announced as a UNSW signing earlier this year before being drafted in as an injury replacement for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Another spell of possession for our host today. Poppy Channing. for Tadolu to Collins. Pressured over the line by Johnson. And a little bit of afters there. The ball going into the face of Ava Collins. And we'll have an early booking as well because of that. The referee will also ensure that the resulting throw is taken from the correct spot. Put that down to frustration from the Rangers left back. Thorin looking for Vasiliadis. UNSW doing well to weather that danger. Burton. Long ball forward from Yamahata. Rangers now have the ball just on the edge of their box. Lovely through ball from Judy Camilleri, but that's run straight into the gloves of Erin Naylor. Kulizakis. Another one that's had to drop a little bit deeper than where she may traditionally sit. Striker in her A-League days as well. 2 years at Perth Glory after a stint at Canberra United. 3.5 minutes into this game, and it's already looking like it's going to be a physical affair. Rangers doing well to be able to take the ball forward under some heavy pressure from UNSW. Clearance from Kulizakis goes back the other way. Williams is ready to collect that for the Rangers, but referee Chloe Gray will bring that back for throwing a little bit higher up the field. Cheap turnover there. UNSW have the chance to get themselves in behind. Ava Collins. Cleared well by Mostagimi. Kulizakis will go across to take the resulting corner. One player marshalling Brianna Clark in her 6-yard box. The rest sitting at the far edge of the 18-yard box of UNSW, starting to spread themselves out now. This looks like one directly from the training ground. Initial headed clearance from Western City Rangers. They're not out of danger yet. Collins on the far side. She cuts it onto her right. Chip cross in. Half-hearted clearance from Cavalieri. Jacqueline Hook is the one to get it away for Rangers. Vasiliadis onto the resulting loose ball. That one's cut out by Poppy Channing. Burton trying to find the feet of Channing. Lucky for UNSW, the last touch does come off a Rangers player. Good bounce there from Mostagimi. Able to find a centre-back partner, Holly Williams. Brianna Clark with a long ball forward. It's left to Chelsea Barton, runs out for a throw. Brianna Clark as well in an untraditional number, you could say, for a goalkeeper, sporting the number 3 shirt. Cross comes in for UNSW. Collins able to get control of it, but the flag is up quite quickly on the near side. Ava Collins has already been at the centre of a lot in this match, both good and bad. Earlier was at the end of the throw to the face of the ball from Johnson, that saw her go into the book early. He's had plenty of touches in UNSW's attacking third already this afternoon. Collins trying to get on the ball again, this time under pressure from Johnson. Rangers. A chance at their own spell of possession. Nice little touch there from Hook, but can't find a pass afterwards. Lemon now on the ball for UNSW. Back to Burton. Kulizakis forced back under pressure. Rangers doing well to press high on this UNSW backline. There may be an opportunity now for them to take advantage. Danger's not away yet for UNSW. It's a chance for distance. And Naylor stands tall again, as she's done so many times this season already. Don't think it can be understated just how important it is to have a figure like that at the back for UNSW as well. Experienced goalkeeper, her last club of her professional career being Bayern Munich. If that doesn't say enough about her reputation, I don't know what will. Hook, square clearance. Brzezinski doing well to beat her marker. Long ball forward for Vasiliadis. Only finds the UNSW backline. Back to the feet of Naylor. To Yamahata. Burton, who's pushed right up that left-hand flank. Moreno. Nice little spin on the ball. Risadolo, it's not the pass that she would have liked towards Ava Collins, and now Rangers have the chance to go forward. Hook. Forced backwards to Camilleri. To Mostagimi. Rangers will go all the way back to their goalkeeper. UNSW happy to sit off. Colby Smith making sure that pass backwards to Brianna Clark doesn't occur again. So shoulder in the back from Trudy Camilleri. Lexi Marino's gone down. Free kick for UNSW in a crossing position. Nothing more though from Chloe Gray this time. Wasn't the strongest of challenges, but enough contact in the wrong place to warrant a free kick on this occasion. B. Moreno standing over this one for UNSW. And will be across towards the back post, just over the head of Ava Collins. Hasn't run out for a goal kick yet, and now it does. Ushered out by Katalina Wojcinski. Her and Adelaide, both mid-season signings for this Western City Rangers team as they look to try and force their way back up the NPL Women's New South Wales ladder. Camilleri. Back to Bostagini. Johnson. Beats Collins. To Wojcinski. Hook. Johnson is burst right forward now for Rangers, but can't keep that one in. Referee pulled it up for throw after it did trickle out over the sideline seconds earlier before it went over the far touchline. UNSW able to get it away from danger, but finds the feet of Mostagimi for Rangers. Mostagimi is also wearing the captain's armband today for our visitors. The traditional leadership team, I guess you could say, of this side. Kostanovska and Alex Quinn both not in the squad today. Also not in the squad for Western City Rangers is Kirsty Fenton, who has, I think, confirmed signed with the club. Albeit she is carrying an injury that has stopped her from making her debut. Chance for Collins to get in behind, but Brenna Clark well off her line on that occasion. Plenty of signings mid-season for this Rangers team. Just looking at who's on the field, the two Wojcinski sisters, Catalina and Adelaide, Chloe Gordon, Chelsea Barden, all linking up with the side in the recent window. Nice through ball from Rista Dulu. Still a chance for UNSW here. Defended well by Rangers. Turnover in midfield. Moreno. Back at the feet of Moreno. Rista Dulu is pushed right forward. Chance for her to with the ball in. She beats her marker. Moreno now with the ball for UNSW. Under pressure from Johnston. Can't quite get the cross away, but does enough to win her side a corner. So as I was saying, plenty of mid-season signings already for Western City Rangers between Chelsea Barton, Chloe Gordon, Adelaide and Catalina Wojcinski. And soon, and I'm sure Western City Rangers will hope this is soon too, Kirsty Fenton will be able to join them. Moreno this time on corner duties for UNSW. Drops just in front of the penalty spot. A lovely punch there from Brown and Clark. Clears the danger momentarily. Sadulu rescues it for UNSW. That's a cheap giveaway, unfortunately, there from the UNSW captain. Rangers now looking for a way forward. Do enough to win the throw. Did take a second for the linesman on the far side for their flag to go up. Chloe Gordon on the ball for Rangers. To hook. 1-2 with Wojcinski. That being Adelaide Wojcinski. Fortunately for Rangers, they can't get past Yamahata. Vasiliadis pressing right up on this UNSW back line. Shannon does well to get the ball back in space though. Not being pressured as she does burst forward. She does have Vasiliadis go through the back of her, and referee will pull that up for a free kick. Taken quickly by UNSW. Yamahata to Burton. Kulazakis, who's first forward out of a, say, more of a defensive mid role. Push forward far enough, she'll be flagged for offside too. No side really gaining a stronghold on this match. So we tick over the 15-minute mark. UNSW have probably had more of the chances. Although without seeing possession stats in front of me, or directly in front of me at least, based on the eye test, I have to say it's 50-50. Chance for Rangers to get themselves in behind. Channing doing well to sweep in behind the back line. The clearance finds the feet of Vasiliadis. Kasashia doing a lot to rescue that for UNSW. Now it's their turn to go forward. Moreno. Nice dummy from Moreno to create space for the pass. Couldn't find the feet of Ava Collins, but enough pressure there to ensure that the throw goes the way of the home team. Yamahata. UNSW switching to the left-hand side. Burton finds the feet of Smith. Chloe Smith. Rangers doing well. Their defensive duties. UNSW just trying to find a way to grow into this one. Don't think we've seen them at their best yet so far. Definitely more that can come from this side. They are undefeated for a reason. And in turn, leading the NPL Women's New South Wales for a reason. Johnson. Forward pass in search of Vasiliadis. Shanning stepping up well again. Forward ball from Naylor. It's turned over in midfield in the favour of Rangers. Only momentarily though. It was only momentarily that UNSW had the ball too. Back to the feet of Brianna Clark. Lovely little turn there from Adelaide Wojcinski. Gets a 1-2 with Vasiliadis, but that'll be brought back for an earlier offside instance. I believe Adelaide Wojcinski being the perpetrator there. As she came back to receive that ball from Marianne Mostagimi. Kulizakis, who's almost moved into that right back spot. That's Restadolo pushes forward. Rangers able to keep it in on some pressure. And that one will run over the near sideline in the favour of UNSW. Kulizakis. Square ball to Yamahata. Burton finds the feet of Lemon. Still Lemon, despite some pressure from Chelsea Barton. Lemon, Kulizakis, forced backwards under pressure. Moreno finds Ristadolu in space. Crossing from Ristadolu, but can't find Chloe Smith making that run towards the near post. Brenna Clark tracking the trajectory of the ball well there. Camilleri. Pass Sashia. Sashia doing well to get herself back in position to cut out the pass there from Rangers. Channing. Wants an option short. Goes short to Ristadolu. Now Moreno will drop deep for that short pass. Back to Ristadolu. Block very organised from Western City Rangers there. Yamahata trying to find players in space. Has Burton ahead of her. Burton now trying to get Chloe Smith on the ball, who I haven't seen too much of today so far. Mostagimi doing well to dash the ball over the far sideline. Chelsea Barton will take the throw. A forward pass. Running over the sideline also. It's a chance for Burton to be able to press higher up the pitch. To Channing. Looking for Ristadolu. Does find Collins. Lemon. Coming into a more central area to get involved in the action. Ristadolu 1-2 with Lemon. Sashia. Under a fair amount of pressure there. UNSW do well to work their way out of that. Unfortunately, it means they go backwards. Channing sending her side forward again. Camilleri. Camilleri back on the ball. There's Adelaide Wojcinski in behind. Assisters free at the far post. That's where the cross will be targeted, but can't keep it in on that occasion. They do look dangerous going forward, Western City Rangers. Only scored 3 in their last 5 games. 2 of those being scored by Wojcinski. Both of those coming from Catalina Wojcinski. Adelaide, this is only her 3rd appearance coming back into the side for the 2026 season. Missed their last fixture against Bulls FC Academy through suspension. Following that is returned straight to the starting lineup. Yamahata to Burton. Has Lemon ahead of her. Look inside to Kulizakis or Smith. Believe the intended target of that pass was Kulizakis, but did end up closer to the feet of Smith. Either way, it only found a green shirt. And Rangers will enjoy a spill of possession in their own half. Poor ball out of defence, cut out by Collins. Chance for UNSW to go forward. Rescued well by Holly Williams after her giveaway. Catalina Wojcinski this time. Trying to play Vasiliadis in behind. Shannon doing very well once again. NSW worker to the left-hand side of the pitch. Central now. Rustadolo making a run forward on the right-hand. That's 6-1. Also being a draw. Got a better win percentage on the road, but technically they've picked up more points here. Kulizakis. That one definitely offside, although Brianna Clark was, unbeknownst to what the referee was going to decide there, that was an excellent fingertip save from the Rangers shot stopper. Won't be recorded as official save. Doesn't change the fact that without knowing what the call was going to be in that situation, she did well to intervene in that phase of play. Just approaching 27 minutes here at the Village Green. UNSW starting to work their way into this. It's been a good defensive display from Rangers so far. Kulizakis, lovely threaded through ball to the feet of Chloe Smith. Rangers do well to stop the resulting cross. The forward ball cut out once again by Poppy Channing. To Yamahata. Back to Channing. Finds the feet of Moreno. Switch of play to Burton. That one slightly overhit. It'll be a Rangers throw. Long ball forward from Barden. Catalina Wojcinski able to get on the end of it. 1-on-1 with Husadula. She'll go from distance. Just over there from Wojcinski. It'll take something special to beat Erin Naylor. Although Wojcinski in that phase of play definitely did well to at least question the shot stopper. Be a free kick for Rangers after shoving the back from Ava Collins. That seems to be a nice little individual battle brewing. Johnson yellow carded earlier in this match due to one of their early interactions. It'll be another shot from distance from Camilleri this time. And Naylor can watch that go wide a little bit more comfortably. Channing able to take it out of the side's 18-yard box. Smith. It's a poor pass backwards from Smith, albeit under some pressure from the Rangers back line. I think in that instance it was maybe more of a case of good pressure rather than simply being an error. Clark urging her side forward. Long ball comes now. Vasiliadis coming across to try and get on the end of it. UNSW do well to win the first ball. Rangers have the second. Bursting forward now, Wojcinski. Cut out well by Burton. Naylor will be able to clear the danger. Pushing the back from Rangers, but the referee happy to play advantage. Moreno still on the ball for UNSW. Christodolu now. Collins holding a run, allowing Christodolu the space to go forward herself. Yamahata to Kasashia. Finds Lemon in space. She's just mistimed her run on that occasion though. Lemon doesn't seem to agree with the linesman's ruling. As any attacker would, I guess, in that instance. Williams to get us restarted with the free kick. Barton. Long ball forward, though Vasiliadis was making a run towards the player on the ball. Channing. Misread the action there from Hrisadolu. Not enough that Hrisadolu couldn't rescue it, but Collins with the dummy. That's that run to the feet of Yodson. Mustakimi. Gordon. Back to Clark. Williams. Barton 1-2 on that right hand flank there. Forward pass only finds the feet of Yamahata. Burton. Back to Yamahata. To Channing. Collins. Can't beat Wojcinski applying that press though. There's a throw in for a side. Hrisadolu. To the feet of Smith. Looking backwards for Collins. Kasashi is there to pick up the loose ball. Kulazakis. To Yamahata. Channing. Spare shin pad in the middle of the pitch. That ball took a bobble over there. We are on a synthetic pitch today, of course, so we wouldn't expect a bobble like that under normal circumstances. Abby Lemon just drifting into an offside position again. Through ball cut out by Hristodoulou. Hint of high foot there from Moreno. Nothing untoward, says the referee. And it's a chance for Lemon to get in behind. Clark off the line well. Collins with the ball for UNSW. Kulazakis free in the middle. Sorry, it's Lexi Moreno that was free in the middle calling for the ball. Switched over to the left-hand side. Burton able to go forward, trying to find the head of Collins. That looks for sure to be a certain goal and the opener for UNSW. The header from Collins just can't be directed goalwards on that occasion. UNSW getting closer and closer to finding an opener. The Rangers have been defensively sound this afternoon, but there's been a couple of moments where they haven't been able to track those runs into the box, particularly from Ava Collins. There's something Milan Jovanovic will want to address when these sides do get into the sheds. Still 10 minutes plus stoppage time before that happens, of course. Free kick for Western City Rangers. Gordon coming short as an option. We'll go long instead. Vasiliadis pickpocketed by Poppy Channing. Lexi Moreno. Long ball forward, although maybe Lemon wasn't where Moreno was hoping she would be. A run out for a Western City Rangers throw right near their corner flag. Yamahata wins the ball high for UNSW. Neither side able to gain control of it so far, and will be pulled back for an earlier foul in that phase of play on Lexi Moreno. Referee Chloe Gray just advising that there was a stray arm in that sequence. So a dangerous position here for UNSW. Lexi Moreno will stand over this one, right on the edge of the box too. Definitely a position where you can think about shooting. This could be a real test for Brianna Clark. Lexi Moreno. Free kick comes in. That one's over. Ball ending up in a position a bit too uncomfortable for Brianna Clark to go and collect. Might be in a position that she actually simply can't get to. On closer inspection, Clark under pressure from Smith, able to get the long ball out of her box, but Channing once again on hand to collect that. UNSW go forward again. Collins. Back to Hristodoulou. Moreno. Sea of green in front of her, stopping her from playing that forward pass. Clearance does come from Rangers. Collected again by UNSW. Forward ball from Channing. Lovely chip through ball that finds the feet of Hristodoulou. Nicely said, the technique that Channing's ensuring these passes are done with. It's absolutely fantastic. Yamahata. Switch of play to Burton. Lemon dropping deep on that occasion to receive the ball. It's turned over. Gordon. To Wyszynski. Switch of play. Looking for Catalina Wyszynski. Channing did well to usher the danger away, and Naylor off her line to ultimately collect it. UNSW unable to do anything in that phase of play though. Collins after that throw from Jonsson heads the ball the other way. And Smith will go in from the angle, and she's found the back of the net. An excellent finish from Chloe Smith there. Just over 5 minutes to go in this first half. UNSW do find themselves ahead. 1-0 to the hosts. It was an awkward angle to really think about finishing from there, but testament to the ability that Chloe Smith has. Her 9th goal of the NPL season. So we'll get our opener in the first half. The wall that Rangers have put up today has, unfortunately for them, come down in maybe surprising circumstances. Not necessarily in terms of the way this match has gone, but in terms of being able to finish from a position like that. It's a cheap turnover here for Rangers to potentially take advantage of. UNSW cleared in the first instance, and now can settle on the ball. Lovely little turn there from Moreno. I've seen some quick feet from her multiple occasions today. Yamahata to Burton. Burton bursting forward. Can't win that individual battle with Barton though. Barton's forward ball finds yellow in Yamahata. To a captain, Risadolu. Collins. Bit of a swagger about the way UNSW are moving the ball now. That goal giving them a lot of confidence. Channing to a little bit of pressure there from Vasiliadis, but works her way out of it. Yamahata. Risadolu. Kasashia. Long ball forward. Over the head of Jonsson, and Collins now with space to work with. Collins. Ava Collins cuts back. And Smith doubled the lead. Just wide. Lovely passage of play there from UNSW between Channing working her way out of trouble to being able to switch the ball between both flanks. Collins getting on the end of a lovely through ball from Sky Kasashia. Western City Rangers doing just enough to put Chloe Smith off her game with the final shot. Yamahata to Kasashia. Moreno. Has Collins space ahead of her, goes backwards to Hurisadolu. Collins need to come back to receive this. This opens up the space for Moreno though. Maybe sent further into a corner than what she would have liked. Ultimately doesn't keep the ball within the white lines here at the Village Green. Jonsson, forward ball, searching for Vasiliadis, but the pass that came back from Gordon did run over the line before she could send that pass forward. Now Hrisadulu is able to come right up this right-hand flank to Collins. Back to Hrisadulu. Koulizakis. Collins. Koulizakis making their run to try and receive the ball back off Collins. There's enough in that for UNSW to get themselves a throw in again in a very good position. Moreno forced into the corner. Last touch coming off Johnson though means another corner for UNSW. That'll be the third of the afternoon for them. All coming from their right-hand side. It's Koulizakis with the in-swinger this time. Much larger crowd than what we've seen earlier around Brianna Clark. Koulizakis will deliver this one right over the top of the Rangers goalkeeper, but Brianna Clark well up to the task. Quick throw to the right-hand side to Barden. Barden forward ball to Vasiliadis, but flag goes up quickly. Roughly a minute and a half left of the first stanza of this NPL Women's New South Wales match. The opener for round 14-2. Hrisadulu. Back to Yamahata. Channing has Collins making herself a short option. Channing chooses a long ball. I think that's her first misplaced pass of the afternoon, actually. Almost 45 minutes into the match. I think that says enough about how well her distribution's been today. Holly Williams to Jonsson. Jonsson aiming for the switch of play to Wojcinski. Yamahata does enough to send it out of the path of the Rangers winger. Channing to Hrisadulu. Hrisadulu trying to get Ava Collins in behind. Flag stays down. Although Holly Williams is able to usher that out for a goal kick. Final seconds of regular time in the first half, and then it'll be at the discretion of the referee as to how much longer we have. Camilleri. Camilleri was involved in a lot for Western City Rangers earlier in this one. It's been a quiet back end to the first half for the Rangers defensive midfielder. If Western City Rangers do want to get back into this, Camilleri is someone they're going to want to get on the ball. Collins, Hrisadulu. Chip through ball looking for Smith. Clark doing well to come to the edge of her box yet again. Gordon. Square ball to Mosagimi. And after a minute of injury time, referee Chloe Gray will call time on the first half here at the Village Green. UNSW take a lead into the break thanks to a lovely finish from Chloe Smith. UNSW 1, Western City Rangers 0, and we'll be back right after this break.
Massey against Dashko, trying to round the centre back and forced wide instead, into the box. Halmerick on the turn, and it's a point-blank save from Edwards. Halmerick gets a second chance, and this time finds the net. Which Abdul Massey is going to take over here. Ella Abdul Massey breaks into the box, being pursued by three defenders, and scores a brilliant solo goal. Here's the corner. High, looping, it's finding a way in, and Olivia Page is over the head of Karmas. Flicked on by Sunaga. Pepino trying to get position here. Nice little step and a goal for Gladesville.
Got the shot on target. It's Phillips again. Another Bulls win in Rangers territory. And the return pass almost finds Phillips. It breaks for Vanderlaan and Olivia Vanderlaan. Yes. No touches in that. So they've given it away here, and Vanderlaan. Melly's joined the attack. Good cross, and at the back post, Naomi scores, so it's 3-0. And Bulls looking good for the Bulls as Gwish on, fresh legs off the bench. Little clip in towards Vanderlaan, unselfish. Valletta's joined the attack, takes a tumble, and the ball has been slammed in. So it's by a hat trick for Olivia Vanderlaan.
Referee blows the whistle. Sophia Fante dives the wrong way. Cleared away. Only as far as Amendolia, who puts it into the mixer. Marcela Santos brings it down. Santos shoots. Santos scores. And the Rams are back level here. Past the wall. And then it's up to Roche to continue her fine work today. What a shot by Gabrielle Sarkis.
Turning. Head delivering in behind. Mortlock, she scored in round one. She's onside. She squares it. It's cleared away. And then Morris is there. Oh, this is dangerous. Morris wins it back. She has an open goal to force it home. Away. Goes back towards the corner kick taker. This time on her right boot. And headed towards goal and off the line incredibly. And then struck a goal. Bernani! Brilliantly decisive goalkeeping, and has since then not put a foot wrong. McMahon! Oh my word! And also has scored in this fixture against Apia. It's going to be Talia Capitanellis. That time it's hit with conviction. That time it finds the back of the net.
Loitering on the edge of the D. Now arrives right on the spot. Osborne got plenty on it. Oh, plenty indeed. Osborne with something absolutely awesome.
For Barker. 1-2. Kashaba delivers. Makes its way to Zamaya. She's unmarked in the box. Miriam Zamaya. In off the post. The second half. Zamaya with some clever footwork. Into the box now. Delivers. For Sungsad. And Alyssa Sungsad buries it in the back of the net. That's a second.
Now, dangerous ball. Smith into the area. Shoots first time. Oh, what a wonderful strike. Lexi Marino against Madeline Iro. Absolute
Hello and welcome back to the Village Green for NPL Women's New South Wales round 14 action between UNSW and Western City Rangers. Just a reminder of the score from the first half. UNSW currently lead 1-0 thanks to a brilliant strike from Chloe Smith. Western City Rangers making their way across the field to their technical area. The players making their way from the technical area back out onto the field. UNSW lining up, ready to go. They'll get us restarted for the second half. They'll be running from right to left on your screens at home. Western City Rangers in their all green strip with the gold outline. We're going from left to right for the second stanza.
Massey against Dashko, trying to round the centre back and forced wide instead, into the box. Halmerick on the turn, and it's a point-blank save from Edwards. Halmerick gets a second chance, and this time finds the net. Which Abdul Massey is going to take over here. Ella Abdul Massey breaks into the box, being pursued by three defenders, and scores a brilliant solo goal.
New South Wales action between UNSW FC and Western City Rangers. Having a quick look around at both sides. It doesn't look like either side has gone to the bench just yet. If I do discover any differently, I will, of course, let you at home know. And it's like Trudy Camilleri has gone down with a knock to the ankle. Did mention at the end of the first half that she would definitely be key for Rangers trying to work their way back into this. Hopefully it is just a knock and nothing more. The integral part of this Rangers side, Trudy Camilleri is. She's back on her feet now, though still a little bit ginger as she moves. Get restarted from the throw-in on the right-hand side for UNSW. Smith to Collins. Smith receives again. Body checked by Mostagimi. Lovely use of her body there to win the ball for her side. Even gets the side of throw, and it looks like she's clutching at her hammy a little bit as well. Only momentarily, may have just been a knock herself. The last thing Rangers need is they try and look for an equaliser and then potentially a winner. It's injuries. Camilleri looking for her first touches since coming back on her feet. Turned over, UNSW with a chance to go forward. Lemon. Back to Yamahata. Forward ball looking for Burton. It's cut out by Barton for Rangers. Camilleri to Hook. To Wajinski. Wajinski able to get Adelaide Wajinski in behind. 1-on-1 with Erin Naylor. That is a brilliant save from Erin Naylor there. Her years of experience on show in that moment. Hasn't been caught in action too many times this afternoon, Erin Naylor, but when she has, been more than up to the task so far. Aiming for her 7th clean sheet of the season. Got her 6th last week in their 2-0 win over Hills United. Burton. Yamahata looked like she was going to go back to a goalkeeper. Vasiliadis making that difficult. Wajinski thought twice about trying to intervene there. Ultimately does win the ball. Hint of a shirt pull from Burton, but Rangers do have the advantage. Won well by Casascia. Camilleri trying to use her body against Lemon. Lemon more than up to the task. Through a ball just overhit. Barton able to collect that with ease. Camilleri now in space. Vasiliadis. Pressured by Yamahata. Barton will send the ball into the box. Channing's able to find a fullback ahead of her. It's the right-hand side, Collins. Back to Risadolu. Trying to play Chloe Smith. In behind. Back to Ava Collins. Crossing opportunity now for Collins. It does come in. Moreno just unable to get her head onto it. Lemon able to rescue. I'm not sure if she was looking to cross that one back in. It's definitely a shooting opportunity there for the Sydney FC winger. I guess technically former Sydney FC winger, as she is currently contracted to UNSW, of course. Barton. Gordon. Forced backwards by Moreno. Mustagimi. It's Camilleri. Nice movement from Rangers. Long ball forward from Johnson. Cut out by Yamahata for UNSW. We'll have a momentary pause in play as referee stops that for a drop ball. As they are instructed to nowadays, if the ball does make contact with them. It can be a rather frustrating rule sometimes for teams, particularly if the touch on the referee doesn't overly impact play. Well, I think on that occasion you can say it did. Williams wants a short option. Vasiliadis obliges. Under pressure from 3 yellow shirts there, though. That means the UNSW can force a turnover. Channing. Moreno. Kulizakis. Finds Collins. Lovely little turn there from Collins to maintain possession for UNSW. It's a nice passage of play from the home side. Cross comes in from Kulizakis. Burton has found herself in the penalty area. Had an unlikely shooting opportunity. Unfortunately for her, it does sail over Brianna Clark's goal. Another short goal kick for Western City Rangers. What's the gamey? Johnson. Wins a throw after pressure from Ava Collins. As I said earlier, it's been quite the interesting battle between the two. Charlotte Page Johnson, the only player in the book so far this afternoon. Was booked for throwing a ball at Ava Collins in retaliation to get some gamesmanship between the two, you could say. Burton. Kulizakis. To Lemon. Lemon beats Barton. Forward ball to Smith. Clark well off her line again. Movement on the bench for Western City Rangers, although I think that might just be subs going through their paces again. Collins for UNSW. Nice through ball for Smith. Risadolu's burst forward. She's able to get the cross in. Lemon's on the end of it. Clark up to the task again. Been a good performance from the Western City Rangers goalkeeper so far. Maybe a bit unfortunate not to have a clean sheet to her name so far this season, but as much as that won't change today, so far it's been a sound performance from the Rangers shot stopper. Free kick there on Chloe Gordon after being double teamed by 2 yellow shirts. Mustagami will take the free kick. And it'll be another one. Another free kick, I mean, for West City Rangers in a much more dangerous position. Yamahata, the perpetrator on that occasion. Trudy Camilleri over this, roughly 30 to 35 metres away from a goal. Maybe slightly too far to think about shooting, although if there's anyone in this Western City Rangers team that you may back from this distance, it would be Trudy Camilleri. Plenty of options ahead of her. She chooses to pass. She is going to go for goal. It's a standard catch there for Erin Naylor, however. Risadolu cutting inside. Channing maybe a little bit affected by the sun in that back right corner. Able to move herself into some shade. Only one spot on the pitch left to really be affected by the setting sun here at the University of New South Wales. Won't be long before the entire pitch is covered in shade. Clark just drops it to the feet of Mustagami. Mustagami will have the chance to go forward to Barton. Barton has Wojcinski and Vasiliadis ahead of her. Goes backwards to Mustagami. Camilleri. Switch of play to Jonsson. Jonsson looking for Catalina Wojcinski on that occasion. Deflected behind. It'll be a corner for Western City Rangers, the first of the second half. Camilleri will take this. Western City Rangers will spread themselves right around the 18-yard box. Fullback duo of Jonsson and Barton, the only two hanging back for our visitors today. Gordon and Hook both on the edge of the box. Plenty of players in and around the 6-yard box. 4 Rangers. Cross comes in from Camilleri. Naylor, excellent. In her 6-yard box, able to claim that. Long ball forward from Ristadolu. Looking for Ava Collins. Pass backwards to Brenda Clark. Resolve tested in that moment. Steps up to the task well. Lovely turn there from Wojcinski. May see our second booking of the afternoon. We do. Leah Burton joins Charlotte Page Johnson in the book. First person in the book for UNSW this afternoon. Adelaide Wojcinski doing well to force Burton into that decision. But it means UNSW's right back does need to walk a tightrope for the rest of this one. We will see our first fray from the bench. It'll be UNSW the first to go to their subs, a triple substitution for the leaders so far. Ava Collins will be the first to make way. Abby Lemon and Sky Cassia will join her. Coming on will be Georgia Plezis. Get confirmation of the other two in the moment. Leah Puxty, one of those players. As is Milan Hammond. Johnson straight into her new marker. Johnson overtly physical with Milan Hammond, nothing illegal. She does need to be careful, she's on a yellow card of course. Puxty, her first touches of the afternoon. Pass forwards cut out by Holly Williams. Kulizakis on the ball for UNSW. Under pressure from two green shirts. It's almost able to get the cross away, but it's enough of a touch on it for Williams to be able to collect it with ease. Puxty. To Plezis, back to Puxty. Moreno. Back to Yamahata. Channing. Get Milan Hammond involved. Rangers able to force the turnover in midfield. Forward ball to Vasiliadis. Turned over again. UNSW now the benefactors. Channing with a long ball over the top to Milan Hammond. Another switch of play. It's time in the direction of Puxty, but that pass is overhit. So it looks like with those substitutions, Puxty will go into a natural left-back role. Georgia Plezis for Abby Lemon is a direct swap, as is Collins for Milan Hammond. Leah Burton has, after her yellow card, moved across to right back, allowing Hrisadolu to move into midfield. It's a poor ball for Channing, and it's a cheap giveaway there. Wojcicki 1-on-1 with Naylor. Naylor saves the first shot, the second's placed away. Vasiliadis equalises for West City Rangers. It was an awkward moment at the back for UNSW, and Western City Rangers are able to take full advantage. An unfortunate moment for Poppy Channing. Has been so good this afternoon. It was a less than ideal ball towards her. Left her in two minds about whether to go to or wait for the pass to come to her feet. And Western City Rangers, to their credit, have done excellent to take advantage of that mishap. Erin Naylor once again standing tall for the first shot. There was absolutely nothing she could do about Despina Vasiliadis' follow-up. UNSW looking for an immediate reply. Hammond. Moreno just on the edge of the box. Another one just wide for the host. Clark with the long ball forward. Gordon. Looking for Wojcicki. UNSW able to turn over the ball in their own half. To Yamahata. Plezis. Finds herself in behind. Georgia Plezis. Able to get the cross in. Brandon Clark does well to able to push the ball away from danger. The follow-up from Smith. And she's sent herself through Brandon Clark. Means Rangers do get a free kick. just on that goal earlier. It was a square ball from Yamahata that it's an awkward one for Poppy Channing. The initial shot saved by Aaron Naylor. Despina Vasiliadis. There to finish the move off. Moreno, lovely save there from Brenna Clark. Not her first of the afternoon, definitely her best. Like I said, it's unfortunate it won't be a clean sheet to her name for today's effort, but she's been spectacular. Corner now for UNSW. Hamid and Hrustadolo on the edge of the box. Channing right there in the middle. This is Kulizakis, who's tumbled over under some pressure from Rangers. And after the headed clearance, UNSW do get a throw. Hammond. Back to Hrustadolo. Hrustadolo looking for Smith. Kulizakis with it. Her cross also intended for Chloe Smith. That one over hit. UNSW get another opportunity. Cleared away by Holly Williams. Back on the edge of the box for UNSW. Still danger for Rangers. Wyszynski alleviates for the meantime. UNSW able to recollect the ball just in front of the halfway line. Hrustadolo. Hammond. Definitely some heat coming into this game. Both sides push for 3 points. Kulizakis to Puxty. Cross comes in from Puxty. It's headed goalwards. Lexi Moreno unable to beat Brenna Clark. Puxty finds Channing. Well, good ball forward from Channing. Rangers able to go forward themselves again. Camilleri. Can't get herself around Kulizakis. Has to go backwards. Jonsson looking for the switch of play towards Adelaide Wyszynski. Turned over again. Hrustadolo to Lexi Moreno. To UNSW's right hand side. Hammond is waiting. Hammond able to dart at the Rangers defence. She's going to go for goal. Pleasance may be able to get on the end of it. That one slightly overhit, but the deflection means it will be a UNSW corner. Lexi Moreno to deliver the in-swinger. A sea of yellow at the back of the 18-yard box for UNSW. Both centre-backs moving forward. Cross comes in from Moreno. It's at the feet of Kulizakis. Demi Kulizakis restores the hosts lead in this one. It is UNSW 2, West City Rangers 1. An unfortunate moment for West City Rangers, but in that position, there was only going to be one result for Demi Kulizakis. Work to do again for Western City Rangers. An unfortunate moment for Milan Jovanovic's side. And once again, immediately after their goal, UNSW moving with a bit of swagger about themselves. The press did look organised, but in saying that, Western City Rangers have beaten it. Wyszynski. Barton. Through ball for Wyszynski. She's offside though. Doesn't end up involved in the play, which means UNSW can get us restarted from the goal kick. Demi Kulizakis had to bide her time in this match as defensive midfielder. Is naturally more of a forward player though. Has her fair share of goals through this season, that one being her 6th. Should mention as well for Despina Vasiliadis, that earlier goal marks her 2nd for the 2026 league campaign. Certainly Trudy Camilleri, who has more for Western City Rangers this season. Her tally is 3. Koulizakis. Moreno. She's going to try a luck from distance. Brandon Clark a little bit off her line, but the way she's been able to perform today, it was going to take something special to beat her. Rangers get us restarted quickly. Mostagimi. $20 minutes to go on this one. It's a poor pass at the back for Rangers. UNSW unable to take advantage on this occasion. 20 minutes for Rangers to find another equaliser. 20 minutes for UNSW to hold on. Burton. Forward ball from Risadolu to Smith. Hammond on the right hand side. She cuts inside. Back to Risadolu. Switch of play in search of Puxty. Finds the on-rushing fullback. Puxty cuts in. Risadolu on the edge of the box. Not in space though. Plays us in space. She'll deliver the cross. It's an awkward one for Brandon Clark, but not an awkward one for Rangers overall. Channing to Burton. Back to Yamahata. Plezis. Back to Yamahata. Looks at Moreno trying to find space forward for this UNSW side. Forced backwards again. Channing. Seems to be back in the right frame of mind after a couple of shaky moments following Rangers' goal. Hammond finds Poppy Channing, who, curiously enough for a centre-back, finds herself in an offside position. But not from a set-piece situation. Momentary pause in play as the referee requests that the cameraman on that far touchline removes his equipment from the pitch. That being Shadow Beast Joey, does some excellent work as well. Across multiple clubs across the Football New South Wales system. Hammond. Cross straight into the hands of Brandon Clark. Clark wants to release it quickly, but no suitable options for the Rangers goalkeeper. NSW for the first second ball. Plezis to Puxty. Williams does well sweeping in behind. Turn back over for a UNSW throw. Risadolu is looking for Moreno. Moreno frustrated that wasn't directly to her feet. UNSW had the ball back again. Puxty, forward ball to Smith. Laser for Plezis. No one waiting on the edge of the box there to get on the end of Plezis' pass. And Rangers now the chance to go forward. Lovely sidestep from Camilleri. Camilleri beats Koulizakis. Across in search of Wojcinski. It's cut out by a plethora of yellow shirts there. Kulizakis' turn to make a marauding run from midfield. Hammond finds Moreno. Lovely through ball from Moreno to Burton, who's made the run forward. It's in the path of Smith. Clark does well to cut that one out. Ostagami. 1-2 with Hook. Camilleri a little bit lax waiting for it, but she's able to rescue possession for her side. Barton. To Ostagami, who's found herself the opposite side of the halfway line to where she would typically sit. Gordon. Adelaide Wojcinski making the forward run. No one obliges yet. The short pass is cut out by Yamahata. Still Yamahata for UNSW. Back to Hursadolu. Able to bait the press from Vasiliadis. Opens up space to the pass, but the pass is cut out by Chloe Gordon. Not for long. Hook loses out on the ball. Moreno now with possession for UNSW. Burton. To Smith. Hammond. Backwards to Channing. Kulizakis, whose goal currently separates the two sides. 1-2 with Hursadolu. Through ball in search of Puxley. Puxley can get on the end of this. Flag stays down. Cutback comes through. Can Moreno finish? Cut out well by Mostagimi. Rangers. The chance now to run forward. Pass from Hook, maybe coming a second too late. Camilleri and Wojcinski both making runs forward into space. Both disappointed they weren't able to get a pass forward for themselves. Johnson now going forward for Western City Rangers. Her ball forward cut out by Yamahata. One quickly by Vasiliadis. UNSW back with the ball in their defensive half. Kulizakis. Yamahata. Puxley. Back to Kulizakis. Channing. UNSW happy to be patient in the build-up. Less than 15 to go here at the Village Green. UNSW in control for the moment. So hold on to this slender lead. Rangers have shown on moments, though, in this match that all that can change in a moment. Hursadolu. If UNSW want to finish this match comfortably, they definitely could do doubling their lead. They won't on this occasion, though. Gordon directing traffic ahead of her. Camilleri venturing well out of her starting sixth role. It's going to be a shot from distance from Plezis. That's an easy one for Brianna Clark to collect. And we'll see two changes for Western City Rangers. Their first two of the afternoon. Those coming on will have just over 10 minutes plus injury time to have their say on proceedings. Camilleri. Looks like Chloe Gordon is occupying the number 6 role that she started in. Give away in the middle of the park. Almost an opportunity for UNSW getting behind. Chloe Smith can't get on the end of that pass on that occasion, although doing her best to press Holly Williams. Gives away the foul instead. And we will now get the substitutions for Western City Rangers. Charlotte Page-Johnson, one of our players in the book today so far, will be one to make way, as will goal scorer Despina Vasiliadis. Just waiting for confirmation on who it is that takes their place. There will be a change up front for Western City Rangers, as well as they try and work their way back into this. Plezis. Gets on the opposite side of Holly Williams. Cross in search of Chloe Smith. Straight into the gloves of Brenna Clark. Gordon. Back to Barden. Mastagimi. Camilleri uses the body well. Not as well as Risadolo though. Just confirming for Western City Rangers, it is Kira Hastings and Claire Holder that have come in. Claire Holder occupying the number 9 role. Kira Hastings going into the left back spot previously occupied by Charlotte Page Johnson. Spell of possession for UNSW here as they creep closer to goal. Forward pass cut out by Adelaide Wojcinski. Looking for Claire Holder as she looks for her first touches of the afternoon. Can't find the feet of Claire Holder, but Western City Rangers to have possession again. Barden. Claire Holder does get her first touches now. Pickpocketed by Kulazakis though. Plezis. Back to Kulazakis. Cheap giveaway there for UNSW, and Rangers will get the chance to burst forward. Camilleri attracting a lot of attention. Poppy Channing do well to force the Rangers midfielder almost back to their halfway line. Doesn't turn over possession though, although that long ball from Holly Williams will. Inside the last 10 minutes here at the Village Green. It's still UNSW 2, Western City Rangers 1. Rangers equalised early in the second half thanks to Despina Vasiliadis, although Demi Kulazakis' goal from point blank range after a corner for her side still separates the two. Burton. Space to run forward. Leah Burton. Pickpocketed by Catalina Wojcinski. Mastagimi. Another run out of a centre-back spot. She'll occupy space in midfield for the meantime. Fluid system West City Rangers have going on here. Turned over. Smith. Switch of play for Hammond. Lovely switch of play that is. Hammond. Go from distance. Can't quite get her body over it the way she would have liked. Only been one substitution window used by both sides so far. UNSW making 3 changes in that moment. Western City Rangers still have 3 up their sleeves with the 5 they can. Sherelle Buttress, Layla Barton, Claire Holder and Amelia Farag, the options off the bench for Rangers. UNSW continue to apply pressure here. Yamahata venturing forward. A lovely reverse pass. Puxty in behind, but Smith can't get on the end of that cutback. Dangerous moments there for Western City Rangers. The last thing they need is to go 2 behind. Moments like this. Still a way back into this one for them, should the deficit remain 1. At this late stage, a second UNSW goal may kill this game off. Saying that, crazy things have happened in football. Wojcinski. Loses that to Plezis. It's not an ideal ball for Kulazakis. And a less than ideal ball again for Poppy Channing. Channing does a lot of rescue on that occasion though. Yamahata. Puxty. To Poppy Channing. Lovely weighted ball to avoid the press from Holder. Shani calm and composed on the ball once again. Naylor. Kulizakis to Yamahata. Puxty venturing forward on the left-hand side. Play places in behind. Holly Williams doing well to rescue that one for Rangers. She's even been able to get the pass away for her side. Adelaide Wojcinski. Lovely run here from Jacqueline Hook. A less than ideal pass on that occasion though. It's directed the way of Judy Cameron there, although body positioning looked like it was intended for Catalina Wojcinski on the left-hand side. Nonetheless, UNSW have possession. Chip through ball from Hrisadolu. Trying to find Puxty. Cut out well by Barden. Rangers now with the ball. Holly Williams. Back to Hook. To Mustagimi. Hastings. Hastings looking to get Wojcinski in behind. Channing doing well to once again sweep in behind the UNSW back line. Holder will apply pressure to Naylor. Naylor does find the feet of Moreno, who's less than impressed with the contact she was receiving from Chloe Gordon. There's an advantage there either way for her side. Brenna Clark, an awkward touch from her. Luckily, no one is providing a press. UNSW happy to sit off as they hold this 1-goal advantage. Mustagimi. Hook. Hook. Almost still Hook, but she will give the foul away on Hrisadolu, and she'll also go into the book for that. Late challenge there on the UNSW captain as possession escaped her, Jacqueline Hook. Third player into the referee's book this afternoon. The sun has well and truly set. We are almost about to hit the early evening. The temperature definitely has cooled. Not to say that it was warm when this match started, but definitely feel the coolness now. Hammond should get the shot away. That was maybe too tight an angle on that occasion for Milan Hammond. Three minutes to go here at the Village Green. UNSW still with a slender 2-1 advantage thanks to Demi Kulizakis. Poor pass out from Rangers. Hammond able to cut that out with ease. Moreno to Hrisadolu. Yamahata. Hrisadolu. There's Plezis ahead of her. She'll use that option. Joshua Plezis with the cross. Hammond trying to get on the end of it. Smith does. But Clark ultimately collects. Short ball from Clark. Chelsea Barden. Adelaide Wojcinski. Held up by Puxty. Referee says that was one legally. Yamahata. Plezis. Hrisadolu to Lexi Moreno. Channing. An awkward pass there from Channing, uncharacteristic based on her performance today. Not poor enough that UNSW lose out on possession though. Naylor. Finds the feet of Wojcinski, but hit with enough pace that it simply bounces off the Rangers winger's foot. And UNSW can slow proceedings right down. based on what's happening on either bench, doesn't look like we are going to get any further substitutions today. Both coaches happy with the changes they've made so far. Williams looking for options. Tries to find the feet of Claire Holder. Yamahata best to it. Williams. To Holder. Holder surging ball in search of Catalina Wojcinski. It's an awkward one for UNSW to deal with. And Catalina Wojcinski will have a chance to run it through UNSW backline. Her shot just over Erin Naylor's goal. As I said, most of the City Rangers do have moments where they can be dangerous. With only one goal separating the two sides, UNSW do need to be wary of that threat, particularly from the two Wojcinski sisters. We are in added time now. How much longer we have left of this one will be at the discretion of referee Chloe Gray. Williams around Moreno. Finds Camilleri. Camilleri still with the ball for Rangers. Camilleri looking for support. Doesn't come. Go Adelaide Wojcinski. Cross comes in from Wojcinski. Burton able to clear. It's a corner opportunity for Rangers. Everyone forward now for the visitors. Brandon Clark, the only one hanging back for Rangers, although she's taking position on the halfway line. 9 outfield players in and around the 18-yard box for Western City Rangers. Judy Camilleri to deliver. Can this be the moment Rangers get themselves back into this and rescue a point? Camilleri delivers. Naylor's able to punch away. A follow-up shot. Another opportunity for Rangers from distance. And that's just wide of Erin Naylor's goal, but it will be another corner. Danger not cleared yet for the hosts. Time slowly slipping away. 2 minutes into added time here at the Village Green. And Western City Rangers rescue a crucial point and snap a 5-game losing streak. Camilleri, it's a floated delivery this time. Williams heads in. Cleared off the line by Yamahata. Brilliant save there from Erin Naylor. And that last shot sent wide. Erin Naylor standing up brilliantly for UNSW. Absolutely fantastic save from point-blank range. And it shouldn't be overshadowed. Well, it shouldn't overshadow Aya Yamahata's involvement in proceedings there. Clearance off the line from the UNSW centre-back. Western City Rangers so close to that equaliser. Camilleri. Day's not done yet for West City Rangers. They get a free kick. Frustrations that they weren't able to play advantage. UNSW making sure they aren't able to take that quickly. Brandon Clark also going forward. In fact, she's going to get herself involved. Camilleri, the set-piece taker, the free kick taker, the furthest player back for Rangers. Another opportunity for the visitors to rescue something. It's floated. Naylor's able to punch clear. And UNSW are able to clear much more easily on that occasion. Now there's an open net here for Smith to double her tally for the evening and double UNSW's lead. She can't direct that shot goalwards. And that shot will be the last moment of the half, end of the match. Western City Rangers threw absolutely everything at this one to rescue a point for themselves. But unfortunately, their losing streak continues. UNSW maintain their undefeated start to the season into the second half of the season. UNSW 2-1 to the good over West City Rangers, thanks to goals from Chloe Smith and Demi Koulasakis. West City Rangers' sole goal of the afternoon coming from Despina Vasiliadis. My name's Cody Ojeda. Hope you've enjoyed what turned out to be a thrilling end to this NPL New South Wales fixture. A thrilling game all round. Plenty of action across the weekend to look forward to, so be sure to stick around the Football New South Wales YouTube channel and check out whatever live matches are on throughout the weekend. But until then, hope your long weekend is a good one. Thank you and good night.